everybody! Welcome live from Turin. It's Enrico speaking from Reply. It's again Turin in Italy. We are live. It's 6 p.m. Central European Solar Time, 6 and 1 minute to be fair. And I'm happy and honored to welcome all of you into this Ask Us Anything webinar, which we are hosting in order to welcome all the participants to the 2AI contest, which Reply has presented just since some days. I mean, starting from Monday, the 31st of March. So we are happy to welcome all of you. I'm happy again to welcome all of you in the live. We are actually live on so many platforms that we have to manage really to jump in and out from many different sites. But if you are a replier, I start with welcoming the repliers community, which are following us through Chick Norris Television, the internal TV platform of Reply. Hi, everybody. Happy to welcome you all over again. And please feel free again to share your questions and doubts on Chick Norris Television, even because we are into the CNTV week, which is the birthday, the celebration of our internal TV platform. So I really start with the repliers community, repliers first, let me say. And again, happy to have you all connected. Feel free to interact, say hi, and propose again your question as all the other people in connecting together with us, all the talents, the AI talents connected from all over the world for the 2AI contest, which we will talk about, the AI Film Festival, which is gonna be in his second edition this year, since we had the first incredible edition in 2024, and the AI Music Contest, which is a new thing, a new opportunity for AI talents from all over the world, and we are happy to present it together in partnership with the Kappa Future Festival organization, one of the most important music event in Europe for sure. And so happy to be in partnership with the Kappa Future Festival initiative in order to deliver this incredible contest open to talents worldwide. But there will be time to talk about it, to talk about the two things together. This is an Ask Us Anything webinar, so we want to make it interactive, guys. Feel free to propose your questions. Some questions have already come in from different sources through email, of course, but there are live chat on both YouTube and Instagram, as I have already said, Chick Norris Television. So feel free to use the chat boards there in order to say hi. I see already some comments coming in. Hello, Elisabetta, and Matti, and Bunny, and all the others connecting right now. We will try to get to take care of all of your questions, and possibly, again, looking for the answers, of course, and trying to solve all of your doubts. Say that many questions have already come through the contacts we have before, and I'm happy to welcome also some of the guests which are connecting together with me right now. I see some friendly faces. Hello, Mansha and Gabriele, connecting. I'm going to present you all, of course, the opportunity to go deep into the two contests together. Mansha and Gabriele have been a part of the finalist board of the AI Film Festival 2024, and so there will be time to say hi to both and interact a while. Mansha, all good? Hi there.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Everything's good. Hi.
Hi there. all good? I guess you are in Mumbai, right?
Yeah, I'm in India at the moment.
All right, so late in the night, not so late in the night. It's 9 something?
Yeah. It's okay.
Right.
It's okay.
Okay, yeah. All good. We'll get in touch with you, Mansha, about the AI Film Festival in a while to talk more about the first edition, which again has been an incredible, success, I would say. We are honored to be part of the success of the AI Film Festival, together with the most important part of it, which were you guys, the talents onboarded and submitting your short movies. Together with Mansha, as part of the finalists, there were my friend Gabriele Ottino. Ciao, Gabriele.
Ciao.
Hello
Ciao,
there.
nice to meet you.
Hi. Yeah, we
really
can hear
far
you.
Away.
Yeah, exactly. Where are you? Turin now?
In Turin, yes.
Turin. So we're not far, but you're right in mentioning, because actually you travel a lot together with the SPIM IM collective, and good to know you're here at the headquarters, and
Yes.
We'll talk about the AI Film Festival with you, but also about the AI Music Contest, because of your, let me say, the activity of your artistic collective, which is, yes, focused on AI video making, but also, going into music industry too. Exactly.
Yes.
So thank you guys. We'll be in touch together. Okay, stay connected, and later on we'll be back to you. Of course, I'm going to run into an introduction of our webinar. Again, reinforcing the message, which is please, guys, following us on Chick Norris TV and YouTube and Instagram to share your questions. We are happy to try to solve all of your doubt, but I'm not alone. As for the guests I already show you, but also the control room here is playing with us. Can I see the faces? Friendly faces here. Hello, guys. How is it? All good? You're following. Okay, thank you. Questions coming or not yet? Yeah, some. Okay, so they're coming. Okay, good. Oh, your talk too. Oh, that's good. So we can hear you too. So feel free, guys, if there are questions, we can try to solve doubts coming in and there. If we are ready, I guess we welcome many people already. If you are ready, we can share the presentation. Thanks to the control room again, we can present officially the two contests we are talking about and start delivering some of the messages we have to, in case you really know nothing about the contest we are talking about. I'm going to share with you at least the key points, okay, the pillars out of the two contests. This is Reply, talking to you again live from Turin, digital consulting company working for clients worldwide. And in this specific case, we want to present you the activities we are presenting to the AI talents worldwide, AI creative talents which can run into the opportunity to participate in two of the most important creative events worldwide. I've already talked about the Kappa Future Festival in Turin, but the Venice Film Festival will be the main stage for the AI Film Festival finalists, the Reply AI Film Festival finalists. So if I can see the deck coming right now, thank you guys. I'm going to go on into the presentation in order to show you what's going on. Ask us anything. Again, I reinforce the message. Feel free to share your questions on all the platforms, and we are happy to try to answer your questions, of course, and solve your doubts in order to let you perform at your best. Let me start with the AI Film Festival, which is the first content we'll talk about right now. It's the generation of emotions, the motto of this year, the claim of this year edition. The landing page is aiff.reply.com. It's live, as I've already said, from March the 31st. Please visit the platform, first of all, in order to understand more about the contest and getting all the main info about the competition. On top of that, let me say the deadlines, which are the most important part of it. Right now, we are already on the call for submissions. So thousands of video makers worldwide are submitting and working on their submissions, on their short movies, in order to do it before the deadline, which is June the 1st. Again, June the 1st, 2025 will be the deadline to submit your short movie and participate in the contest. On top of that, I mean, after the deadline, there will be, of course, the jury job. Our selected jurors will work in order to define who will be the top 10 finalists, which will be invited to the premiere event happening in September 2025. The date is not official yet. We're going to disclose it later on, together, of course, with the jury members. And I'd like to start sharing, to start playing with the people following us. Would you like to share with us some proposal names for the jury? Why not? So please, on YouTube, on Instagram, if you want, have fun in trying to submit some names for the juries you'd like to see into the board of jurors of the Reply AI Film Festival, and why not the AI Music Contest too. So again, have fun in proposing us names, and why not? We'll take care of your suggestions in order to define the names in the jury. The AI Film Festival, again, main dates is June the 1st. The deadline was June the 1st. In order to submit your short movies into aiff.reply.com, which is the landing page where all the main info, the major info of the contest are visible, together with the list of FAQs which are available on the platform. So since we are talking about it, Ask Us Anything, and I kindly ask the control room if they want to play the video which is going to tell the frequently asked questions. Exactly, thanks guys, showing you where to look for that. You're seeing right now the platform, exactly the landing page, and on top right corner you will see the how it works link where to see all the FAQs collected and showing you the possible answers to your question. Feel free to navigate there in trying to to solve your doubts possibly, or finding the answer for your question by navigating the FAQ, where you will find for both the contest the main information available. That's for the, again, you're seeing the video and how to navigate it, pretty easy, you can do it. And back to the slides in order to advance for the AI Film Festival description. We want to reinforce the message. There are many AI film festivals, some different initiatives, which are, by the way, all collaborating together. We are collaborating with many different festivals and organizations because, again, we want to impact the AI, to show the AI impact into the movie-making industry. But, as we can say, we are part of something which is the first competition really connecting the AI talents worldwide with the global cinematic industry by hosting our final event in Venice in September during the days of the Venice Film Festival. So thanks to our partnership with MasterCard, which is main sponsor of the Venice Film Festival, we are happy to host our premiere event during the days of the Venice Film Festival, as it happened for last year in 2024. So if you want to have this chance, which is participating in an AI movie contest and then access one of the most important cinematic industry event of the year, participate in the AI Film Festival, because again, you will participate in winning a reward pool of over 30,000 euros on top of calculating all the prizes, all the possibilities, and being guest of Reply and MasterCard to our premiere event in Venice in September 2025. As for the first edition participants, it's been an amazing experience, and by being guest in Venice with travel and accommodation covered by Reply, you'll have the opportunity to connect and network with the cinematic industry, and again, getting in touch with our jurors, of course, but taking part in the one of the most important cinematic industry event of the year, which is the Venice Film Festival. In the website, you can find some more information about that. Again, the date of the premiere hasn't been disclosed yet, together with the jury, and there will be further communication after this webinar in the next week. So stay tuned with us, and again, follow aiff.reply.com, and by registering on the platform, you will be part of the newsletters we are sending. So again, there will be the opportunity to learn more just to being connected with us. aiff@reply.com is the email address which you can send your your questions in case you have doubts, but not in this webinar, because this webinar is trying to fix your doubts, to solve your doubts live by sharing your messages. Is there any question we want already to show up? I'm looking at the control room, which are nodding, say yes, there are some. You want to read it together with us? Well, how beautiful your setup. Okay, we have a question.
Okay, first question from Dawson. My video is on a vertical format. Is there a preferred format for the jury and broadcasting? Does the vertical format negatively impact the evaluation of my film? Should I re-edit it?
Thanks, Dawson, for your question. I would say it's an easy answer. Say that, should I re-edit it? I will start from the bottom, from the last part of your question. Till June the 1st, you have the possibility anyhow to edit your submission and re-upload your submission, and the jury will consider just the last version of your submission, again, submitted before the deadline of June the 1st. Let me say that the vertical format does not negatively impact your movie at all. In case you think the vertical format, the format you are choosing, is the one which is, let me say, better performing, okay? So the preferred format, it's actually your choice, not the jury choice. Again, I'm seeing another question related with categories about the AI Film Festival. Let me say that we are really open to anything, okay? So as soon as you are respecting the terms and condition document and the time length of your short movies, which has to stay between 1 and 10 minutes, we are really open to everything, okay? And it's just up to you to decide which kind of format you want to investigate. You want to, to be part of your delivery. That might be the first question. Is there anything else we want to show up? I'm looking at the guys there. Have you considered adding a film streaming and letting participants vote, not their own film? A piccolo play question. Wow, that's cool. Yes, the answer is we considered that thing. We haven't yet, we are designing the format of our film festival around the idea of having the jury, okay, a jury of experts, a jury made by directors, movie producers, journalists, AI experts, and reply experts too, of course, to deliver their judge in order to select the best movies. So it's not that much a bottom-up evaluation. It's mostly, I would say, at all, it's a top-down evaluation made by the jury. Why not? I don't think it's going to happen for this edition, but why not to consider that for another edition in order maybe also to involve more the community. Say that the first edition numbers have been more than 2,000 registered people from 59 countries in the world. We started our campaign for this year really well with a lot of people already participating. So there might be room for more engagement. So why not? Thanks for the feedback. We will take that really in consideration for the next year. I would get back to the slides in order to advance because time is moving on, exactly. And again, I already mentioned this part, which is, are we talking about categories? Last year we have 4 categories, but this year, also thanks to the feedback received from the community, we decided not to have categories, but just to have some thematic areas, okay, where we suggest you to deliver your content. But ideally, there is no problem if you find also other thematic areas that you want to submit. Okay, so you won't find any specific category to apply for with your short movie, but those are just suggestions. Okay, the kind of suggestion we want to share with you in order somehow to inspire your creativity. If you still have to create your short movie, or in case you already are working on something and you want to refine it and to fine tune before submitting. We are talking about stories, narratives, hybrid creation, documentaries, animation, short movies. We are looking for experimental things, okay? That's absolutely part of the AI Film Festival. Also music videos, AI powered, of course, and looking for an advanced tech approach, which is returning your creativity enhanced by AI, okay? That's, of course, part of it. AI should be AI has to be part of your creativity, and by delivering, by submitting your job, you will have to share with us the details of your AI usage. So which kind of tool, but also which kind of level of AI has improved your job, okay, your creativity. What's the role of AI in the creativity of your job? That's for the submissions. I say that we can move on with the deck and presenting you 3 new things, which since I have mentioned a lot of the first edition experience, and we'll be back to that in a while together with our guests, but there are 3 new things which we are very excited to share with all of you. The first one is we added, I already mentioned MasterCard as a premier partner of our initiative, and thanks to MasterCard we'll be in Venice for our premier event. Let me welcome another partner of our initiative, which is Lexus. Thanks to the partnership with Lexus, we are happy to share with you another opportunity, which is the Lexus Visionary Award, a special award new for this year, which is going to be dedicated to reward the visionary storytelling, exploring creative technology. The Lexus will be part of the jury, selecting all the short movies, and one finalist will receive this special award provided by Lexus, which is again trying to target the most creative, the most, I would say, visionary storyteller into the finalist board. So try to explore really the boundaries, going at the forefront of creativity in order to impress the Lexus jury and giving you the opportunity to win the Lexus Visionary Award. And again, I would like to say thanks to Lexus and to MasterCard for being the 2 main sponsors of our AI Film Festival for this year. Let me move to the second new thing. Again, the time is running a lot. We are really honored to present you another incredible opportunity because we've been contacted at the end of last year edition of the AI Film Festival by the ITU, which is the United Nations department responsible for the AI for Good project. AI for Good explores the challenges while celebrating creativity in the world thanks to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. And together we want to build up a film festival, or a category into our film festival dedicated to a sustainable storytelling. So what we are asking you in delivering your submissions is to mark in case you want to participate in this special award. And of course, your short movie has to address global challenges. So to mark in your storytelling some kind of global challenges that you want to explore through your creativity. For this particular category, there will be, on top of the award, which are going to be delivered during the premiere event in Venice, there will be on top of that an additional opportunities for some selected directors and movie makers participating in this category, which are going to be invited to the AI for Good Global Summit happening from July 8 to 11 in Geneva, Switzerland. And there will be a bunch of leader passes shared just for the selected participants of this category of the AI Film Festival. It's an incredible opportunity, a new thing for this year, and we are very honored to partner together with the ITU, again the United Nations organization working on a sustainable development, specifically in technology and the AI usage for a sustainable future. So again, this AI for Good award is the second new thing taking part for the AI Film Festival this year. Last but not least, another incredible opportunity, which is the partnership with the Luma AI and the Dream Machine tool, which if you are, again, an AI talent, you know for sure. We have this early bird opportunity. Luma is happy to participate in the AI Film Festival of Reply and share with the first 200 participants a temporary unlimited access to Dream Machine, to their tool, in order to refine their movies. So we already have many submissions part of the festival this year, and some of the licenses have been already delivered. There are still some to be assigned. We are of course checking the submissions before delivering the licenses made at our disposal by Luma. So again, in case you want to refine your short movie thanks to this unlimited temporary access to Dream Machine, you have to submit your short movie to aiff.reply.com. Will take care of fine-tuning, to review your short movie and then sending to you the code in order to access Dream Machine and refine your short movie thanks to this incredible opportunity provided by Luma AI. In case you are still waiting, feel free to get in touch with us by writing an email to aiff@reply.com. We are reviewing the submissions before delivering the coupon, the limited access to Dream Machine, in order, of course, to be fair with all the participants. Those are the three things I have mentioned, new three things I have mentioned about the AI Film Festival second edition, but let me make a step back to relive for a while the AI Film Festival first edition, which took place in 2024, last year. It's been an incredible journey together with thousands of creative talents all over the world, and we're gonna talk about that with some guests, but before that, let me play the video and having fun in reliving those incredible moments.
A competition being held in Venice as part of the film festival there. It's awarding movies made with the help of AI.
We are here about the future of creativity. There was a big participation from all the globe.
I'm very honored to serve on the jury of the first Reply AI Film Festival and to be in Venice for this spectacular event.
It's not about automation. It's about new frontiers. The technology itself is influencing creativity. There were more than 2,000 people participating, more than 1,000 submissions.
From around the world.
Congratulations not only to all the winners, but to all the participants who did incredible work.
The journey started months ago, so a big applause to have you all here.
Synthetic Stories, Human Hearts has been last year's claim for the first edition of the AI Film Festival. Again, it's really impressive to see the scenes of the first edition. And I want to reinforce the message, which is the new motto, which is Generation of Emotion for this here initiative. And in order to talk about the first edition, I'm happy to welcome, even in case I already presented our guests, but Mansha live from Mumbai, India, director part of the top 3 of the AI Film Festival first edition last year. Hello, Mansha.
Hi.
Hi there, happy to have you together with us. I'd like to briefly comment your experience in order, of course, to possibly show up a little of the good part, again, of your experience for the people who wants to participate in this edition. How is it?
I thought it was really incredible to meet everyone, like all the fellow filmmakers, but also everyone in the Reply AIFF team. It was more than anything else, just I guess 2 words. It was really fun and it was super inspiring. I think the entire team really takes care of you, and the fact that they fly you out of Venice and you get to be a part of this extravagant event, you get to walk the red carpet, and they just really make you feel special. Like, I feel like it's a festival that just keeps on giving, And I feel like this year, from everything I've just heard, it's just going to be bigger and better. So I'm really excited.
Thanks for sharing, of course. Yeah, we work a lot in order to give a great experience to the people participating. May I ask you to make a step back about your AI experimentations? Your short movie has been incredible. I do remember Jinx and the great story you were telling. May I ask you, again, once you were considering to apply to the festival last year, you already have the short movies prepared, I guess so, right? Or you were still refining the job?
No, so actually, this festival was the festival that motivated me to start using AI in the first place. Because
Wow.
before that, I had no idea. So I saw it, I was just scrolling on Instagram looking for film festivals or new opportunities, and I wanted to like experiment with the medium of film. And I recorded with Jinx because it's a hybrid film, right? It's live action and AI. So I recorded with Jinx 3 years ago, and I had no idea how to sort of fill in the B-roll, and I tried like animation and CGI and a bunch of different things, but nothing worked really well to recreate like World War II footage. And then I saw Reply AI Film Festival, and it just looked really exciting, and it inspired me to use AI. And so that's when I created the film 10 days before the festival and then sent it over. So it was really the festival that inspired me to get into AI.
Wow, and by the way, you inspired a lot, at least me, but I guess the jury in general, because of the usage of AI you have applied, because it's really a smart way to, again, you mentioned that it's an hybrid movie, so it's a live action, or traditional, let me say, movie making technique. But then at some point you realize that to fill the gap somehow, AI would have played a role, okay, in the realization of what you want to achieve at the end. And the effect is really, incredible, but my humble opinion is really that the creativity was on top of that. You had the smart idea, and then AI just enables you to do it, right?
Yeah, thank you. That's really kind of you. Yeah, no, definitely. I think more than anything else, like I think people think of AI as a massive threat or whatever, but I think it's just something that, like you said, just enhances our creativity and helps us actually make our vision come to life. So that's basically what I did end up using it for. The main focus, like last year's festival's like logo, or like what is that? Like the caption set that like, it's electronic, but it still has human emotion.
Yeah, sure.
And that was the main focus of my film as well. So I'm just glad that everyone liked it, and I'm glad that it had the impact that it was supposed to. And more than anything else, I'm really glad because Jinx is 94 years old now, and she got to have like her story told on such a big platform. So that meant a lot.
For sure. May I ask you, Mansha, you are still experimenting with AI, doing something new, still working on that?
Yeah, definitely. I am actually prepping another film for this year's festival.
Cool. That's the news we were achieving. I wasn't asking, but I'm really happy for that, of course.
No, but I've also started working really into a lot of like AI ads
Yep.
and just making commercials for like different brands and companies in India using AI, because I think it's still really fresh and we're still trying to get people really comfortable with the idea of using AI in, not just everyday chat GPT, but also in visual creativity. So that's what I've been doing.
Cool, good to know, and I mean, happy to, of course, to welcome you again as part of the initiative. So we talked about last year edition. I was looking and browsing around in case there were questions that we want to share. Control room, is there any question we want to move on? In case they're looking at that, why not? Yeah, they're saying yes. Arriving, just a moment.
Okay.
Yeah, Mattiverse. Hi, this is Matti from Project Odyssey Competition. How can I talk about partnership and collaboration? Thanks. Oh, yeah, so man, that's easy. AIFF@reply.com in case you want to directly get in touch with us. But that's, of course, I would say on top of the organization. I see another question coming from Glory House Studio. How many different categories can we win and submit to? In case you want to win those, we are, of course, happy. The categories, we briefly mentioned that part before. We are not, let me say, proposing you any kind of categories, but proposing you some thematic areas where to apply. But again, are just suggestions, possibly inspiring suggestions in order to focus more, to better focus your creativity and your creations. But again, on top of the AI for Good prizes and the Lexus Visionary Award prizes, there won't be any category part of this year initiative, even because of the feedback we received from the community. I see, what tools do you suggest using to produce a short film with AI? Question from Fra Alice. We are open to everything. By the way, also Mansha was mentioning that before. In terms of really any kind of tools is welcome. We mentioned the Luma Labs, the Luma AI Dream Machine tools, but that's just an opportunity for the early birds participants of the contest. We're not forcing anything about the AI usage. But on top of that, we ask you, in the meanwhile, you're submitting your creativity to share with us the details of your AI usage. So which tools have you used and mostly how the AI plays a role in your creativity, okay? How is it part of the movie making? Even because, again, it's an AI film festival, okay? So we are really just judging creativity enhanced by AI usage. Back to you, Mansha. I'm happy to have you together with us here in this Ask Us Anything webinar. I share again the invitation to the people participating. In case you have questions for us, feel free to do it. In the meanwhile, I guess it's a good moment to welcome also our second guest, which is Gabriele. I guess he's waiting in the lobby. Gabriele, hi there. Back again.
Hi again.
You were sharing.
Hi, how are you?
Good, very good. You?
I know by heart, guys, you as a finalist of last year edition, you have the opportunity to network a while, right? Even together with the others, right?
I would say that it's one of the best thing about this festival. It's that we created, in a way, a connection between, I don't know how to say it, pioneers of a new technology.
Yeah, why not? That's a right word to use, I guess.
Because it was 1 year ago, it was something that not everybody was doing. So it's and exchanging ideas and new tools and also doubts about how can I do this particular thing.
Yeah.
So
We've
It was
made like a
amazing,
little,
also because we are connecting in all the parts of the world
yeah.
sometimes.
I know that.
with
I know that. Let me again share that we had participants from 59 different countries, and just a part of the panel of finalists that accesses the premiere in Venice last year. You were really from everywhere, okay? Because there were Italy, but then really India, Argentina, the USA, from Singapore, from China, from Russia. They were really coming from everywhere in the world. And we were being really happy to have an international panel of talents worldwide. Okay, so I like to continue. I mean, really, timing is running right now. We have to move to the second contest we're going to present. I say thanks to Mansha for the time shared together with us. I mean, good luck for everything, for your participation to our contest and your, of course, movie maker, creative, professional career. And we'll get in touch soon. Thank you very much, Mansha.
Okay. Thank you for having me. Bye.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Goodbye, Mansha.
Bye.
Gabriele, stay with us.
Bye, Gabriele. I think I'll stay for a bit. I want to hear Gabriel speak.
Yeah, of course. No
I'll be
problem.
here to support him.
All right. We'll move on with the second contest to be presented together with Gabriele, part of the panel right now. Before that, I'm going to ask the control room to play the video to introduce it. Here we are back after the little video presenting you the second initiative we are talking about today, which is the AI Reply, AI music contest realized in collaboration with Kappa Future Festival. Again, it's a new thing happening this year together, really, by sharing the timeline, the same timeline with the AI Film Festival, which we talked about in the first 30 minutes of our webinar today. It's the Ask Us Anything webinar about those two AI contests. So again, on YouTube, on Instagram, on Chick Norris Television for the repliers. Feel free to share your questions, and we are here to answer all of your doubts together with our guests. Gabriele is here with us from Spime IM Artistic Collective based in Turin, but then again active all over the world. And again, Gabriele is with us because of the participation in last year AI Film Festival, but also because of the opportunity to show up something about the AI music industry, let me say AI creativity. I kindly ask the control room to move back to the PowerPoint presentation because there are some details that I want to share. Here it is, exactly. As I've mentioned, the timeline of the two contests is really shared, at least for the beginning and the end of the call for submissions. The call is to submit your live performance, your video live performance on aimc.reply.com before the deadline, which is June the 1st, 2025. At that point, of course, a jury, which we are gonna communicate in the next weeks, will do the selection in order to define who will be in the panel of 5 finalists accessing the incredible opportunity to perform live on the stage of the Kappa Future Festival here in Turin on July 4 to 6. It's a competition that really brings together AI, music, and live performance. That's the thing really worthy to share. What we are talking about are live performances. This is really something we underline and stress for the people participating. We already have, as for the film festival, thousands of people navigating and browsing the website and registering in order to submit their creativity. But the point is, think about your live performance, okay? Just a song or just a music video is not enough. You have to think about your live performance in order to win the real opportunity, which is to perform live on one of the stages of the Kappa Future Festival 2025 happening here in Turin on July 4th to 6th. The opportunity is really incredible because just a few people will be on the stages, and together with an incredible lineup of techno and music DJs from all over the world in front of more than 100,000 people participating in the Kappa Future Festival, which is again one of the most important electronic music festivals in Europe for sure, but I would say in the world. They've been ranked as the 7 out of 100 music gatherings, music event in the year. The opportunity again is really incredible, and if you are going to convince the jury by submitting your creativity, your live performance enhanced by AI, there will be the incredible thing to be live on stage of the Kappa Future Festival. Again, we are not asking you to perform in any category actually, but we are just sharing, as for the film festival, inspiring areas where you can work with your creativity enhanced by AI. There will be, of course, music competitions, but there can be also the visual art, the visual and AI art enhancing your live performance. There will be remixes, of course, and also one of the most interesting areas where to work is the live interaction. AI can play a role in the live interaction together with the audience or together with the rest of your creative team, because as we have shared, for the film festival you can work in teams, but also for the AI music contest you can register in teams of creative talents and work together in order to deliver your performance. So again, live interaction, part of the thematic areas we are talking about. Let me also welcome this new thing for the Repliers community, which is the giveaway of some tickets to participate for the Kappa Future Festival. All the information are available on Tamtami, so if you are a replier following the live streaming with us, just visit Tamtami in order to participate to this exclusive opportunity for the repliers community to win a ticket and participate for the Kappa Future Festival. To get back and talking about the contest and specifically for the rest of the questions that might come from the community, I like again to welcome Gabriele, which is connected, and no further introduction needed. Exactly. Gabriele, I want to share some minutes together with you and briefly talk about this opportunity. I can share with you that right after the AI Film Festival last year, we considered that, okay, great thing, incredible success of people. We were very happy about the visibility and the results of it. But AI doesn't limit just to video making. Okay, that was our understanding. We played a lot with the music creation and audio generation, because AI can do mostly everything.
Both.
Exactly,
Yes.
both, exactly. But then at that point, we were asking ourselves, what's the real stage where to try to apply AI in the best way, okay? And we realized that it's really a matter of live performances, of something which is lived by the people attending or watching the performance. And what's your thoughts on that?
I would say that maybe if it was already there was already this thing last year, maybe I could apply for that, because I'm,
exactly. That's why to invite you here right now.
yes,
Exactly.
it's definitely what I'm doing in my personal projects and also in the more work-like project.
Will you talk a little more about that? Because people might be curious.
My personal project, Spy Miami, it's let's say technology-driven musical, experimental music project. It's but it's both. It's AI, AV. We are basically doing AV performances. So like music and both music and videos are the main thing of the experience, because it's not like a concert, it's more like an experience.
No, sure.
And in the last
absolutely.
2 years, we are using a lot AI, especially for the video part. We're now starting experimenting with the music. Like I'm using it a lot to create samples, to rework in our like experimental flux. You know?
That's another, I'm sharing really as a discussion. There are some experiments, not only to work on samples, but also to find samples, to use
Yes,
AI
yes.
in order to make the selection of the samples you want to use, because of course you are accessing an infinite library of possible samples,
Yes.
and people using AI in order to look for the most promising one.
Yes,
the ones that
AI,
are-
it's amazing to create a really personal workflow, you know,
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah, of
achieve
course.
something that it's really maybe, not maybe, it's impossible with just human abilities if you don't have a lot of people working for you, you know.
No, no, of
You know
course,
what
and that's,
mean?
I guess, I mean, I'm not an artist at all, but I guess it's really the most interesting part for an artist, which is,
Yes,
as for painters or sculptors,
yes.
to use their
Yes, to
own
break
workflow.
boundaries of space and time, you know. It's that thing, and we are using it a lot lately. Like for in October, we will have this installation in Mexico City, in space. It's an immersive space, really focused on AI. And now we are working on that thing, and I would say that like when we applied for the last year festival, we were in doubt because it was not really a short movie. It was
No,
a
no, at all,
part
yeah.
of our musical exhibition. So we decided to take a part of that thing and put it as like a short movie or a video clip.
But I guess the
Musical
jury
video.
last year has been impressed anyhow, maybe not because of the storytelling, but because of the usage of AI and the creativity behind that. And it was absolutely stunning to see the whole video and the whole, I mean, the
Yes.
effect was really, I would say, a journey, okay, by watching your creativity in your movie. I do agree with you that maybe last year the AI music contest was missing and maybe you were
Yes.
more, I mean, directed to that part. All right, so thanks for sharing your experience, of course. So you mean, I mean, right now you're still working, of course, on AI, creating your workflow. What has been the changes in between this year? I mean, a year for AI
Lot.
means a lot. Exactly.
It has been a revolution. Like we were using more open source technology,
Yeah, yeah.
like 1 year ago.
Yeah, sure.
Because there were more, I don't know, more good in the
More possibilities, you mean?
yes, in the
yeah, okay.
possibilities. But lately, a lot of platforms, especially in the video, are getting crazier. So
Yeah, yeah.
I'm basically using all the tools I can
At your
I can
disposal.
sometimes afford and sometimes reach with my possibilities. So it's really like since 1 year it has been a revolution. So it's something really crazy right now.
To improve
It's
your
like
possibilities.
an open ocean of
Yeah.
possibilities. So.
Good to share. And so again, we reinforce the message to the creative talents watching us. The opportunities are really limitless, okay? So
Yes.
don't worry about the kind of tools. We are not trying to force you in any form, in any way, to use one particular tool or one particular technology, but just impress the jury. That's the invitation. Impress the jury with the usage of AI and also thinking about out of the box, as we can say, which is try to use AI in order to enable your creativity. That's the most important part. We still stumble across some comments on social media by people asking, okay, why are we doing contests about AI? So give the prize to the AI. But AI is a tool, guys. It's not that we are going to see the Oscar, to the Academy Awards going to a camera, okay? They're going to the
Yes.
directors or the actors, not just to the tool. I'm gonna back to the control room in case we have question coming live.
Yes,
yeah.
yes, we have a lot of questions here.
I see a change in the control room. I guess we have updated it. Okay, that's good. Hi there. Should the submission be a full performance with a DJ or just a video? Yeah, absolutely deserved question. Say that again in the frequently asked question on the website. You can find a possible answer to your own. The submission has to be describing your creativity, what you want to do as a performance on the Kappa Future Festival stage in case you're going to be selected. So we suggest you to share a video of your performance or to give to the jury the tools in order to understand how your performance should be. Okay, so we are not forcing to receive a video, but we deeply suggest, because it's really the best way, in our opinion, to showcase your creativity. If you're asking because of the length, we have the limitation to 10 minutes to receive your submission, but again, there are possibility to even to receive a shorter version of that in order to understand what's the effect you want to achieve on the stage. I briefly see a question coming in. Where will the festival be held? It's Turin, man, we already shared sometimes. It's the Kappa Future Festival happening in Turin from July the 4th to the 6th. Okay, so back to you. Okay, another question, Andrea from CNTV. Hi, about AIMC. Is using AI-generated music a requirement or a nice to have? In other words, is it possible to mix existing trailer and focus the AI part on the video aspect? Yes, definitely. There is no request, no requirement to use AI-generated music. You can select the music you want and perform then live with the AI enhancement applied to video in the case you are suggesting, but there is no limitation to that, and you can showcase the kind of performance you want, assuming, of course, it's a music live performance that has to happen on the stage of the Kappa Future Festival. So no requirement on using AI-generated music. And I would say not even a nice to have, okay? So don't worry about that part. And we suggest also to share the talents you may have in a team made of up to 3 people. And so concentrate yourself on video and leverage on a presence of a DJ in case you don't have the skills, the capability. So make teams can, of course, improve your possibility to be selected in case you are leveraging on the skill mix in order to have a great performance. I guess that's something, Gabriele, you were briefly mentioning before, okay, which is work on musicians if you're taking care of the AI video part, right?
Yes, yes. I am the video guy in our project. I also do the music, but I mainly curate the video aspects of our shows. So.
Okay, that's great. I do remember you were working with the DJ even for last year participation to the AI Film Festival, right?
Yes, it's not a DJ. I'm also a part of the musical creation.
Okay.
But we are two people. And
yeah, sure.
I'm more working on the video, and he's more working on the
So that's
the music.
That's the suggestion we are sharing with all the people watching us, which is the right skill mix will of course improve your possibilities, because the live performance might be really demanding and the jury will be keen in watching what you can achieve through AI. It's a visual part, but also an audio part, and even not just that. So what we want to achieve is a great live performance to be set on stage of the Kappa Future Festival. So take care again of working the best way you can. I see another question coming in. We are a visual content studio, not film one, not a music production team. It is mandatory to include a DJ or music artist as part of the team, or could you give a music part and we can provide content? No, that's what we mentioned. Your live performance has to be consistent, okay? Solely, I would say. Your live performance has to be full and prepared with all the parts into that. In case you are a visual content studio and not a music team, we suggest you to partner with a DJ or a music artist in your team in order to deliver your performance, okay? And that's absolutely the same for the opposite case, where you are a music producer or a DJ producer, and in case you want to have a video part on top of that, you have to partner up with some visual provider, visual talent in order to enrich your live performance, okay? The live performance has to consider the different aspects of the stages and the live performance at all. And one more, should the visual be delivered in a standard 16:9 format, or will a pixel map of the stage screen be provided for custom projection formatting? We are arriving with those details.
That is a good question.
Absolutely, absolutely. The Kappa team is sharing with us the stage details, which are going to be shared with all the participants. Let me say that anyhow, for this first part, there is no need, no requirements in order to fine-tune your performance. I mean, it can be general, let me say, and then we can adapt that on the pixel map of the Kappa Future Festival stage. Anyhow, as soon as we receive the details, we're going to, of course, to share it with all the participants. But let me say, for now on, you can consider the 16:9 format as the standard you can work on in order to deliver your creativity. Thanks, Stefania, for this question. I see right now some questions are coming in. And of course, in case we don't have the possibility to answer all of those, even because we are approaching the end of our live, again, I'm sharing with you the possibility to contact us on social media, of course, with the Reply Challenges accounts, present pretty much everywhere, but let me say Instagram first, just to share. And then the email, which is aimc@reply.com and aiff@reply.com for the AI Film Festival. So 2 different landing pages, 2 different email accounts open for your questions. We are here, of course, to answer all of your doubts in case of need. Feel free to get in touch. I mean, already by starting the campaign just 1 week ago, we received tons of doubts and questions about the participation. And again, we underline the possibility to navigate on the landing pages, the how it works section, where you can find the frequently asked question and, of course, relative answers, and possibly answer all of your doubts. It's going to be a journey, okay, because till June the 1st, there will be the opportunity to submit your creativity for both the 2 contests, the AI Film Festival and the AI Music Contest. So again, we'll be together in the next weeks answering all of your questions and doubts coming in the campaign. Gabriele, we are approaching the end of our live. So just last question, do you have any suggestion, any last mark for our participants? Let me say both the contests, because you have experience for both. Is there anything worthy to share?
Yes, as soon as it's getting really easy to do in the first place a really good image or a really well-sounding results, maybe you should go over this, because AI, it's an opportunity to create something that we never saw before. So
to scale up.
This is my suggestion, yes, to scale up.
Thanks for sharing. I deeply agree. Exactly. That's exactly what the jury would like to see at the end for their selection, which is to be surprised, okay?
Yes,
to see something which is new.
For example, our video, it was totally crazy, and it was one of the finalists. So
exactly,
you can really work.
Impress the jury, definitely,
yes.
Definitely. I see one last question coming in. How does the judging work? Like more points for commercial success versus artsy? Spike Lee is very different from Michael Bay, I do agree. What will be judged on? Dialogue, sound design, abstract lighting, VFX. There are the selection criteria available on the terms and conditions and on the 2 landing pages. Let me say that, of course, it will be up to the jury to define. I mean, it's hard to say how the jury will select. It will be, of course, their thoughts to select your job. Let me say no more points for commercial successes or artistic experimentation, definitely not. Stay tuned, because by releasing the jury names in the next week, you might have some inspiration about which kind of work is going to be selected. But as Gabriele has shared, let me say that the constant part of our contest is to surprise the jury, to be innovative and creatively through AI usage in order to impress the jury. No limits on the categories, no limits on the AI tools you want to use, but the suggestion again is to think out of the box, to be the creative talent, the creative artist that through AI will impress the jury part of these 2 adventures. Gabriele, let me say thank you, because we have to conclude our journey for today. We'll see you soon, I hope,
yes,
in the
I hope
future.
Too. Yes.
Thank you very
so much.
for
Ciao,
being
Enrico.
with us. Ciao Gabriele, say hi to the whole team at SPIME. And again, we've been happy to conclude our journey together with our guest for today. This has been the Ask Us Anything webinar dedicated to the AI Film Festival 2nd edition and the AI Music Contest, the 1st edition, both provided you by Reply, a digital consulting company based here in Turin. We are all part of that, and we are very happy to provide with you guys, the community of creating talents worldwide, some incredible experiences of creativity as the AI Film Festival, which will be premiered in Venice in September, and the AI Music Contest, which will see 5 selected finalists on the stage of the Kappa Future Festival on early July this year. For both the contests, the call for submission will be open till June the 1st, and the invitation for all of you guys is to impress the jury. And again, the 2 juries will be disclosed in the next week, so keep following us, stay tuned on social media, and by registering on the 2 landing pages in order to understand more about the 2 competitions. Let me say thanks and bye to the control room, which has been together with me. Thanks Edo, Chiara, and all the guys working in delivering this webinar. Thank you very much to all of you who have followed the webinar together with us. Keep in touch by following Reply Challenges on social media. And for any question, we are at your disposal on the 2 email inbox, aiff@reply.com and aimc@reply.com. This is it for the Ask Us Anything webinar. We'll be back with the competitions till June the 1st for the 2 call for submissions deadline. Goodbye from Enrico and see you soon. Ciao.